welcome back to Art Ladle and Spade. It is Friday. It is Friday and it feels like it is June and we are only in we just finished the first week of February and this has been the longest year in life. Anyway, I hope everybody's week went well. I am into week 2 of this journey of my new backyard. And I was able to get a lot of seeds in soil or seed sowing mix today. I will show you all some video of my makeshift grow light room. I will show you the sun room, which is holding a lot of my seeds and corms. And I have a lot of sprouts going on. So in the videos, you'll see what's going on with some of the plants. My hostas are very happy. My hostas are from bare roots. They are not the ones from seeds, although I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want to try the seeds, and I think I will. And I want to just run through some of the seeds I did not get a chance to plant tonight because I'm going to need to buy another grow light. Most of the plants that I have left, no, all of the plants that I have left are requiring grow lights, and I need to purchase one. So first I'm going to show you my ice plants. So these are the ones that I talked about that open and close, I guess depending on the rain or at night. To me, it was random. It just was random when they would open and close. So these are my ice plants. I bought these in bright red and orange. So very excited about these. I have pink, I have red, I have orange in my front yard, and they're very pretty. They're succulent. So you cannot keep them wet or they will rot and they will be mushy and gross and they just die. So keep them in a lot of sun and keep them in well draining soil or soil that's mixed with sand. My next plant that I did not get a chance to plant because it needs a grow light is my blanket flower. So this is my blanket flower. This will go outside in the backyard as well. I have yarrow. I have 2 types of yarrow here. I have my heirloom red yarrow, and I totally lied the other day. I said I have yarrow in my front area where my bus stop is, and I don't. It is lantana, and I don't know why I said yarrow. I tried to grow yarrow last year. Okay, let me rephrase that. I pulled yarrow up from a neighbor's yard last year, and it did not do well. And it may have been the fact that it sat out in the blazing hot sun, and the time of year that I pulled these out and tried to transplant them, it was just not ideal. But because of the house was selling and we had an opportunity to go in and pull as many plants out as we wanted, yarrow just didn't make it. My spider lilies made it, and they took over my yard, and so I pulled them up. I dug them up and gave them away. My other yarrow is the summer berries mix yarrow. And so this also needs a grow light. And pink muhly grass. It says muhly rhymes with truly. So pink muhly grass. And this grass is so beautiful. Every time I see it in people's yards, I'm so jealous because it's so massive and it's so beautiful. And it stays beautiful even through the winter. And I love it. So I'm going to try my hand at growing pink muhly grass. My next one is creeping thyme. So creeping thyme, I have a lot of creeping thyme. I have a lot of creeping thyme in my front yard. Very excited about getting this in the backyard. And my lace leaf tick seed. So again, none of these are going in seed sowing mix because they all say immediately put them under light as soon as you get them in the seed sowing mix. So I will do what they tell me to do, and I will wait until I get my another grow light. And my last one that needs to be planted, this is a Gara flower. Oh, I don't have a picture of it. Gara flowers. I tried to look up a picture of it and just forgot to print it. So I don't have a picture of my Gara flower, but I will have it once it is planted. Tonight, I have another plant or seeds that will be going into the refrigerator. And this was an oversight. My ajuga seeds need to go into the refrigerator for 2 to 4 weeks in a damp paper towel and put it in a plastic wrap. So that's what I did. So this will be going in the refrigerator this evening, and I will keep it in there. So I have a schedule going. So I have multiple seeds in the refrigerator right now, in boxes and paper towels, in cups, planters or whatever, and pots. And they all will come out at different times, which is good because it's going to give me an opportunity to kind of slow down and get things in soil or seed sowing mix or whatever it calls for, and then be able to, like I said, pace myself, because right now I feel overwhelmed because this is my first time doing this, and like people used to say, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. My eyes are bigger than my wallet, and I'm trying to behave myself because the goal of this is to grow my plants from seed, because I spent an ungodly amount of money last year on flowers. No regrets, but I want to do things differently this year because I know my focus as far as where I want to spend my money is going to be on evergreens and Japanese maples. So I will be patient with this whole process. I'm very excited to see so many sprouts coming up. So I know it can be done. I mean, I know nurseries do it, so I know that I can do it. I just have to be patient, and I have to understand that I'm going to have to be learning as I go, and the realization that some of these may not make it, but I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to stick to what I said. Now, we didn't talk about annuals. I may purchase annuals to do some fill-in spots. I have a lot of areas that I'm going to be planting in, and I know everything's not going to come up at once, and I know me, I am going to not be very happy if I have bare spots in my gardens. So right now, the goal is to get everything in pots, everything ready to go in the garden. And then in the next couple of weeks, as the temperatures start to warm, I will start putting together the plans from all of the different AI designs that I've pulled up. I will start getting those laid out and literally start getting an idea of where I want to begin. And my idea is to begin close to the house with my garden spaces, because behind the fence, or the area, or I should say what's behind the fence now, but the fence is going to be moved back, all of that is going to need to be grass. And so my hope is that my husband and I will sit down and talk about fencing off certain areas so we can grow grass and then work on hardscapes at the same time, and then also take into consideration that the dogs are going to need to use the bathroom wherever, so and not in the muddy spots that will be growing grass. So a lot of planning to do over the next coming weeks. And fun thing I did the other day, I sent out an email in my neighborhood. I live in the most amazing neighborhood in life. My neighbors they're not just my neighbors. A lot of them are truly my friends. And I sent out an email calling for bricks and pavers and bird baths and flagstone. And I got a lot of responses. So I knew my neighbors would come through just because they're amazing. Like I said, I wouldn't trade this neighborhood for the world. So I will continue to look on Facebook Marketplace and other avenues to gather the materials that I'm going to need without spending a lot of money. Again, saving money is the goal, not spending money on things that I can grow myself, and truly taking my time to figure out where I want things to go, getting materials, and then getting in the dirt and digging. So I'm really ready for this weather to break. We are spoiled here in Georgia. We've had a few days of very cold temperatures, and people are like literally ready to move, and it will be over with in a couple of weeks. So we're really spoiled here. What else? Our garage, they started framing today. So there's some areas over on the right side of the garage that will, there'll be shades, it'll be shaded. Like right now we're receiving a lot of sun in that area, but once this garage, this massive garage goes up, that area is going to be shade. So I have to take in consideration that that really needs to be one of the last places that I design and start planting in, because I need to see what this is going to look like once the leaves come in. So there's a lot of things to consider in that area, but I'm very excited to see this garage. I'm very excited about the space around the garage that I'm also gonna be able to have some fun with. So anyway, wanted to hop in today just to let you know I'm still getting things in soil, but right now hit a stall because I didn't realize most of the plants that I have left do require grow lights. And I was waiting for seeding soil, and I should have taken the time to go through each packet to see exactly what was needed. I was just really surprised to see how many seeds need grow lights. So again, I can't get them into soil tonight because it says to immediately get them under light as soon as I get them in soil. So I have to wait until I get a grow light. So maybe I'll purchase one tomorrow from Home Depot or something. But my plan tonight is to get on Amazon and kind of do some research, and possibly Facebook Marketplace. Maybe somebody's looking to get rid of some grow lights. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I have some footage of the grow light area that I've created in the basement that has 4 plants underneath it right now. And I have footage of the sprouts coming up upstairs in the sunroom. So stay tuned. I will be back next week, hopefully with all of the rest of these planted. Until then, have a great weekend, and thank you so much for joining Art, Ladle, and Spade, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Art, Ladle, and Spade. I have some exciting news. We are 1 week out from planting my seeds, my bulbs, and my bare roots, and we've got sprouts coming up. So these are my hostas. These are hostas that I ordered from Amazon, and these were the bare roots. However, these actually came with some leaves. So I'll show you some on the other table that have a lot of leaves on them. These seem to be doing happy. There's these little things popping up here. I'm not sure what those are, but they're firm. So my guess is these are doing well. These are my lupin seeds. Here are my lupin right here, lupin. And I'm trying to get a good picture. These are my lupin. They're doing very, very happy. They're sprouting. So this tray here has sprouted. So it said to remove the cover once the sprouts appeared. These don't have any sprouts, so these are still covered. These are my lantana seeds. I don't have anything popping up here, but it says probably another week or 2 before I'll see anything growing here. So over here, I have my crocus. I don't have any growth on the crocus yet, but I guess they're doing fine. It says it takes about 2 to 4 weeks before the shoots start to appear. So these have corms. These are the ones that I had to soak the corms for 24 hours, and I planted these. So these seem to be doing fine. We'll see in a couple of weeks. These are also another tray of the hostas that I ordered off of Amazon. And again, it said these were bare roots, but these had several leaves, and these leaves seem to be pretty firm. So I guess they're happy. And I've just been keeping an eye on the moisture of the soil and spritzing as needed. These over here are my bellflower. So I don't have anything popping up from my bellflower yet, but it says to expect probably 2 to 4 weeks on these. 2 to 3 weeks on these, but then up to 30 days. So it says to be patient. And this is a picture of bellflower. Here are my other set of hostas that I picked up from Home Depot. So these are the blue hostas, and I have 2 trays of these. These seem to be very, very happy. Literally, these are like growing like by the hour. So these are very, very happy. And I have another set over here that seem to be happy. And I've been trying to rotate the trays as I come up and just pay attention. I have Sweet William. My Sweet William are very happy. I have lots of sprouts here, And it says once they have 2 to 3 leaves, then to go through and pick out the strongest ones and then to get rid of the leggy ones. They say the leggy ones don't really have a lot of flowers on them, so just pay attention to that. And then here are my foxglove. And I don't have any growth from those either. And it says for the foxglove that to expect, let's see, I have a little cheat sheet. I don't know where to put my cheat sheet. But it says 2 to 4 weeks with the Sweet William as well. And I'm sorry, with the foxglove. This is foxglove. And I'm trying to look at my cheat sheet. 14 to 21 days and sometimes up to 30 days. So I haven't seen anything in my foxglove yet. And then I also remembered why I didn't have any foxglove in the backyard. So I did not have any foxglove in the backyard because it's toxic. So my foxglove was in the front yard. So all of the foxglove that I'm growing right now will also go in the front yard. So right now, these are the only ones so far, depending on how many I actually get to thrive. These foxglove are the only ones that will go into the front yard. So right now, everything seems to be happy. This evening, I'm going to go ahead and plant the rest of my seeds. I had to order more seed sowing mix. And I also ordered more native plants. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in soil or seed sowing mix this evening. And I'll pop back in to show you those as well. But right now, it seems like everything is happy. As promised, I said that I would film in the daytime so you all could see how much sunlight we're getting in the daytime. And so they're very, very happy. And you also get a view of the backyard from the window. So anyway, thank you for joining, and I'll pop in later. Bye. Welcome back to part 2 of Art Ladle and Spade. Tonight I am downstairs and I am planting my native plants, my native seeds. I have them under grow lights, and I've created a makeshift area for my grow lights. I'm going to go back out and actually purchase a grow light. I have grow light bulbs in the fixtures right now, and I'm going to need something bigger. But right now, this will do. Currently, I have coneflower, I have blazing star, I have bee balm, and I have black-eyed Susan. I'm going to go back upstairs and continue planting my seeds. I have about 10 more, and I'll be back. But this is what I have so far. See you soon.